Yeah.
Okay, I think we ready then?
Okay, I think we are ready. I would just like you two to explain your characters to each other, introduce yourselves to each other. You can do it out of character if you want, you can do it in character.
I haven't had enough time to consider how he.
Okay, well then, Lion, if you introduce your character to Andy's, in that time, if Andy can come up with like a little background story, that's cool. If you can't, Andy, don't worry, we'll just crack on.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Okay. My character is Hrothgar the Bold. He is a significantly fairly cowardly, or at least skittish, dwarven wizard, which is something of a rarity for slightly obvious reasons. His last encounter seen on this stream involved being transported naked several miles from where he started and then back again, still naked, to the office of his employer. So he is going to be very, very cautious around basically anything that looks tremendously like a trap. But he chiefly works in sort of like a support role, casting utility spells and the like. He can do the odd bit of like dangerous magic, but duck.
But
Duck.
Yeah, you. In fact, really, given his height, you'll want to just hit the deck completely.
So, Andy, have you managed to come up with anything, or?
I can't come up with a story that quickly.
Okay, no worries. So I'll just delve straight into this. So
I'll make up crap as I go along.
to give some background information to everybody, the dungeon we're going to be doing is Crystal of Mithranix. It's spelt with a lot of Y's. If you do want to look it up or anything, it's on a website called Drive-Thru RPG, and so you can download it if you even want to play it with some friends. It is a really, really good one. So, Lion and Andy, your characters' names are Hrothgar the Bald and
Grognor the Pretty.
Yes.
Grognor the Pretty. Okay.
Yep.
So, Lion,
Grog as in the drink, nor as in the arithmetical
The
operation.
cheese.
Hrothgar the Bald, and Andy is
Beer in one hand and cheese in the other.
Grogbar the Pretty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, he takes care of his appearance, alright?
So, Hrothgar the Bald and Grogbar the Pretty, in an unspecified time, in an unspecified place, you have gathered outside of an ancient temple. You have been led there by the small fairy drunkard Tinkerbilla.
What?
A fairy drunkard called Tinkerbilla.
Yes.
To a nondescript temple.
Hrothgar the Bald was looking to look into some rumors about an ancient and truly powerful wizard called Hypernical. Rumors were that he entered this dungeon was never seen to leave. Whilst he was alive,
He owes me a fiver.
whilst he was alive, which was a long time ago,
Oh.
it was said that
Well, I'm a dwarf. That's still possible.
it's still possible. But it was said that he was an incredibly insane but incredibly powerful and intelligent wizard. And so you've always been interested in him in your life. You were led to the fairy drunkard Tinkerbilla, who said they knew the location of this great dungeon where Hypernical entered, and they have come to show you around. Currently, they are nursing a hangover inside of Grogbar the Pretty's bag, and will most likely remain there for most of the adventure.
So we're heading into a temple that we know is filled with traps, and our only guide is a fairy in a bag with a hangover.
Yes, exactly.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just to give some background information, this is an NPC character that I've generated myself. I will be in control of them. I might use them to help push you along the right direction at times. I might get them to help you at certain points where you are stuck, but they most likely will not help in combat or anything like that. They might just provide some amusing dialogue.
Right.
If you want them to help you more, you might be inclined to talk to them and get to know them. Because you never know, a high intimacy with a character could always lead to good things.
When you say the word intimacy,
Intimacy, I just mean being friends. Right?
right?
It's a little drunk fairy. Don't be taken advantage. Dwarves are all alike.
Hey, you said it, not me.
So you are currently standing outside of, well, at the base of a gigantic mountain, and built into the side of a mountain
build a
are
home in that.
huge pillars and two very large, very magnificently crafted doors. Let me just find them. The heavy oaken doors are warped and they creak. They are currently closed, but you don't. But Tinkerbiller has assured you that they're not locked. The entire facade to the ancient temple looks just very, very impressive. As a dwarf, it dwarves your height. Huh? Do you get it?
I'm just gonna like just sort of nudge my elbow into like Grognor's presumably thigh and just say, bet your dwarves made this.
Too late. No one
Shut the
else
door,
could
that's
have
probably
done this. I can't do dwarf. You're getting bad Gimli for the rest of this night.
Tinkerbiller groans out of the backpack and says, you stupid dwarves. You're completely wrong. We were made by the Azurai. Oh.
The what? Never heard of them.
Not made by dwarves.
The Azurai.
You call a great big stone structure like that and you tell me it wasn't made by dwarves?
Yes.
Oh well, in that case, and with that, I want to get out my
sure
weapon.
you're
I want
over?
to smack the door open.
Okay, so you're gonna just slam the
It's
door.
not made by dwarves. What do I care?
Okay. So you slam open the door. Immediately, light goes spilling into a room. Like the light cascades in, and there is an audible shrieking and scuttling sound just out of range of the light. It is open. You can enter if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay, with that, I
I'm
go
going,
barrel
like-
chested.
Hrofgar is going to just sort of gently and delicately move up to the verge. Because he's pretty damn certain there's going to be something in here that's going to try and murder him.
Okay. So you're just on the verge of the room.
Yes.
Like you've not.
Haven't gone through the doors just yet.
Okay.
Just
You're
giving us
at
visual aids.
the verge of the doors.
Yes.
Yep. I'm just confirming that with you. You're at the verge of the doors.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes,
okay.
I am.
Well, I've just sort of just he's just halted it on his shoulder and he's pretty much just barrel chestedly walking in. Just takes a peek down. Is it just like a long hallway that you can see right
Yeah.
now?
If you look inside, it is a long hallway. You estimate it to be about 100 foot long and 40 foot wide if you just peek your head around the corner. It seems to have plain painted walls depicting roosting winged humanoids with evil peering eyes. There are small alcoves with torches at the north and south ends, and there are a few kind of like gargoyle figures that are like carved and squatting in places. Yeah, there are two doors that you can see. There's one to the west of you that's quite far up the corridor. It's about 80 feet in, and there's one on the east, the right hand side, which is about 40 foot in diagonally from you.
All right. Can I just pick? I'm just gonna bend down and sort of pick up a rock and just throw it in. See what happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
I'm guessing you throw it into the center of the room, do you?
Pretty much.
Yep, nothing happens.
How much are we paying this fairy?
You haven't paid this fairy anything.
Did we
That's-
promise payment?
Nope. You're simply accompanying them. Tinkerbiller just wants to, watch.
Okay. I'm just gonna like whisper it into Grognor's ear. Maybe try something heavier, like the fairy.
Oh, good idea.
Fuck off.
Wow.
Good hearing, that one.
Yeah, no, the fairy.
You fairies are supposed to be delicate. There's
I
some
mean, if you
dwarven
think
in
about it,
you.
they're nursing a hangover, so everything you say is like amplified by 20 times as well.
I should probably
Tinkerbiller was very distressed when they heard all the guttering and the squealing.
Okay, well, he's just gonna. Okay, well, Grognor's just gonna walk in. Screw this. They've already wasted enough time.
Okay, so you walk in, you are in this hallway. There are doors to the west and to the east.
Alright. Okay, so like, how
Has
far? You should be able to draw, by the way.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
he
Yeah.
is so far.
Yeah,
okay.
that was me.
Oh, right, never
I
mind.
don't really like drawing that much. I'm
It's
not
okay.
very-
Just you could just give us like squiggles. It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need anything massively descriptive. I can clear the board later.
Imagine that this is the hallway.
Right. Oh.
This will be like one door. This will be the other door.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, well in that case,
I
I've
mean,
gone
that's
the wrong
quite
way.
large, though.
I've gone the wrong way. So.
I mean, if I want to draw the entire map, I'm going to need a much larger space than this. So I'll probably delete that in a bit and like.
It's
Yeah,
fine,
that's
it's
fine.
Okay, well, he's just he's just gonna walk straight up to this one.
Okay, so you're going to walk straight up to that one. Has
Yeah.
Hrothgar entered the room?
Hrothgar is going to wait to see if Grognor dies painfully.
Okay. As soon as you step, as soon as you step just in front of the door, you hear a click.
Called it.
Okay.
I'm just going to rule something here.
Right.
Oh.
As Hrothgar was very suspicious of this room, please could you do an intelligence save for me?
Okay, and that's 1d6 plus my int,
Nice.
isn't it?
2d6 plus your int.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty much how it's gonna be going for a while.
If you get a double, adds and rolls over.
For anyone who doesn't know, who hasn't watched these campaigns,
17.
I like to mess around with
17.
campaigns a lot.
Okay, nope, you did not pass. So, as Grognor steps on this pressure plate, two gargoyle figures across the room from each other start proceeding, fairly
Knew it.
rapidly while swinging blades out of them.
Knew it.
I'd say that you've got a little bit of time to decide if you want to do something there, Andy.
Yeah, engage.
Engage. What, these
Yeah.
statues that are
And-
sliding
And
across
Andy, I'm just going to say that you've just missed an absolutely perfect opportunity.
Right.
You could have said he's going to cheese it.
I mean, you can't really engage these because they're inanimate objects. Like,
I thought
they're
you
just
said they were
gargoyle
approaching me.
statues.
A
They're
bit of cheese in the right place, he'll come up the queues.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so I stepped on this pressure plate. What do these gargoyles do?
These two gargoyle statues, right?
Right.
They just started sliding forwards.
Oh, sorry. I imagined it like they were getting up. Sorry.
No, they're not moving or becoming animate or anything. They're still statues. They've just got these winding blades that are coming out of them. Imagine like in a Legend of Zelda or whatever, those like things that go along, like.
Right. Okay. So where are they to my location?
There's one of them that's speeding towards you. There's another one that's speeding across the other side of the room. I'll ping it on the map. There's one that
Okay, so
is.
hang on. Are they coming from this direction, sort of thing?
There's one from this direction, and there's one from this direction.
I only saw the first ping. Use the ruler, then you can actually give me like a direction like that.
Okay. So there's one coming from here,
Right.
and there's another one coming from there.
Oh, okay. Right. I see
So
what you're doing.
this one's going down this side of the wall, so that poses no threat to you. This one, though, is coming towards you very quickly.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cheese it.
Okay. How do you want to cheese it?
Well, I'm gonna assume that. Well, obviously I'm facing the door, so it would have been to my right. So it's not as if I have to do like an entire 360 to see this.
No.
So I'm just gonna jump back.
Okay, you're going to jump back.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could do an agility saving throw for me.
Right. How does this work then?
So you roll 2d6. Dexterity saving throw. 2d6.
Okay. 2d6 is just 2d6.
Yep, 2d6, and plus your dexterity onto it.
Okay. So 11. So 16.
16. You fail.
Yay!
That's gonna happen a
Please
lot.
do 2d6 and add on your luck.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So. 2d6. Yeah. Forgive me because I'm obviously.
No worries.
I'm
I mean,
just looking for the
to
spell
the
list
chat.
at the moment.
Yeah, to the chat. I mean, because I haven't. I've
Okay,
never
as
played this
you
before.
don't think that I'm a person worthy of being apologised to, your god looks unfavourably upon you.
Oh, 15.
15. You fail.
Reminder, a level 1 saving throw is 20.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll some dice here. They're going to be around about the height of your legs. Actually,
I become Grognall the Stump.
actually, now that I think about it, it's coming from this direction. You are a dwarf as well, so you're fairly short. So it'll probably be going at your side.
Am I just gonna become a stump?
I'm gonna say that it's probably gonna go towards your back area, if anything, because they'll be going counterclockwise. So you can use all your armor from that. Can you withstand 9 points of damage? With your
More, if it includes everything, including my back, then yes. 20.
Yes. Okay. It clangs off your armor. You're thrown kind of like into the doorway area, and you're kind of like pressed up against it, right? At which point it kind of like almost stutters to a stop, but kind of like pushes you out of the way with a blade. You know, you feel a little bit bruised underneath your armor, but it hasn't managed to get through. It's just kind of like battered you about a bit. So, you know, you might feel a little bit of a bruise or something, but it hasn't been damaged you.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I feel much better. Oh, loosened up my shoulders. Okay, is it coming back or is it just going to one side and then stopping?
It goes to one side and then it just turns around and stops. Lying.
Yep.
It stopped just a bit short in front of you, so it's now just sitting kind of there.
Ah.
So, I mean, it didn't go through the doorway, but it's just sitting kind of next to the doorway now.
Right.
Fencing.
And it's still spinning, I presume.
Which way? Nope, the blade's retracted and it's just stopped.
Oh, hurrah.
Yeah.
Yay, the coward lives another day. Just because I'm not entirely certain how much I can withstand.
By the way, this is my bag of dice for this game.
Oh, wow. I'd be impressed, but I used to play Warhammer.
Ah! They're a roughly similar size amount of dice.
Mm,
And they're
roughly,
not
roughly.
necessary.
Your puny, pathetic dice. Okay, well, I guess with that, can he open the door?
Yep.
Oh,
Do you want to open the door? I mean,
Someone is in?
you want to just leave Hrothgar the Bald behind?
He's fully capable. The lack of hair does not prevent him.
He wants to enter the room at the moment.
Well, I'm going in. I mean, if he wants to stay outside all day.
Hrothgar is going to examine the immediate area that he can, like, pass through on either side of these
So you want
gargoyles.
to look for traps.
Basically, yes.
Okay, could you please do an intelligence roll for me?
Roll for invisible
Pray to
trap.
dear God that you get doubles to something.
Nope. Well, kind of.
Double that one.
I don't think your combat adds are 122, to be fair, lying.
That's what it said on the sheet.
I don't. No, your combat adds are -4.
Well, so what you're saying is I should already be dead.
Yeah, and no, there's no traps in this room at all. You definitely don't think there's any traps. There's no way there's traps. Oh no, sorry, no, double one. Roll again. Roll another 2d6. You could pass this one.
20!
20. Yep, you passed.
Just!
You have managed
Very
to identify, but there are traps. There's a pressure plate on each one of the little doorsteps to these doors. Right, just on the like first tile in front of them, there is a pressure plate, and you've deduced through your master cunning observations that there will activate the spinning gargoyles.
Oh ho 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 ho. Right. How easily can I avoid them?
You could avoid them if you get somebody to like reach over and open the door. I mean, you're both dwarves, so you don't actually have that good of a reach. So to reach it, you'd kind of have to make like a kind of leap, open the door, and then try and like get in there without touching the base pad. Or you could brave the spinning gargoyles, get into like a safe spot from where you observed their like things were rotating earlier, and you could get somebody to break the pressure pad permanently, because it hasn't activated again whilst pressure is still being put on it from Grognor. So you can
Okay.
do so. It can just be simply broken with a strength check.
Okay. Groggy, got a job for you.
Uh,
You remember that little pressure plate that you nearly killed yourself with? Could you break it a bit, please?
oh, now you're speaking me language. So he just sort of grabs his thing and just smashes the floor with it.
Okay, I'm just going to say, you probably should have prepared before you did that, because you haven't yet deduced where to stand, but I'll just assume that you guys have a kind of idea of where to go.
Yeah,
Well, I still-
I'll
I mean, he's not- I mean,
point fervently.
I've walked forward and I've stood on, so it's probably
Yeah.
not that difficult to deduce.
Yeah. Okay, so Andy, if you'd like to do a strength check,
Oh, yes, I would love to.
2d6 plus strength, please. And I'm guessing you'll be using the cheese part of your ball.
Yeah.
I don't
so
think the
that's
cheese
actually
part-
4d6 then.
Oh.
Oh, don't do the d6. You just do 2d6 plus your strength in this case.
Okay. 35.
35.
That
Okay.
should be enough. I should...
Yeah, that is a level 4 saving roll there. No. 20, 25, 30. Yeah, level 4 saving throw. It would have been a level 2 saving throw to succeed. So basically, you raise your mighty cheese stick up the air and you bring it down with a huge amount of force, and there's a loud cracking sound and, you know, some kind of almost like fracturing metal sounds as well.
Oh dear God.
Can we have it where it's like it hits it, just a little bit of dust comes off, and like nothing happens for about 2 seconds, and all of a sudden just goes.
No,
Yeah, there's just like a
Oh.
period of time where the pressure plate is trying to work out what just happened.
no, the reaction is immediate. If you got a much bigger one, then I would have said that like it would. It would
Okay,
just
okay, hang on. So
Yeah.
what's the equivalent on this of a nat 20?
I mean, there isn't a nat 20.
I know.
Things just get exponentially better. Like at the moment, your strength roll of 4 is a very good one. It's like an exceptional display of strength. You know, like if I were to put this in the terms of arm wrestling, you could probably get like a pro arm wrestler and just yawn and then break his arm with that kind of strength.
Okay.
But if you get to something like 100, then it would get to the point where you would yawn and then rip his entire arm off and send it flying through the room, creating a massive gaping hole in the kind of like wall, and the guy would just be there crying.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I'm okay. Just being amazing.
Yeah. So you kind of smash it. There's like a imprint in the ground. The gargoyles start up again. You guys are prepared, so you kind of get into a safe spot where you know the blades won't reach you.
Yep.
There is still the other trap remaining. If you want to get rid of that one now, or you can get rid of it later.
I'm gonna vote that we get rid of that now.
Okay.
Because whether we walk over it in the next 5 minutes or in the next 5 hours as we are, like, fleeing for our lives, we're gonna walk over it.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
going to suggest that you guys don't do that one. So just similar thing happens, destroyed. You guys get out of the way. So
Oh, hurrah.
what do you want to do now?
Okay. I finally enter
Well, I'm
the
gonna
room.
move into the area now since I'm
So you want to just
Hold on. a
enter
sec.
the room.
Who's hosting the call? Ooh. Who's hosting the call? Because it's.
Me.
Alright. Do you mind if I host it? Because it's gone a bit.
Yep, go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's
Internet.
alright. It gone a bit fuzzy. So.
Yeah, no, it gets a bit hot in my room. My computer tends to overheat.
Yeah. So I just gotta wait for it to figure itself out.
Got to wait for lying as well.
Yeah, it's alright. It's getting a bit robotic-y. Oh, your face is on
Yeah,
both now.
Ah! So, I hope that people are enjoying this thus far. I know we haven't done much yet.
Well, to be fair,
But
we've made a right pair of characters right now. I've been massaged by whirling gargoyle blades, and I've smashed the floor with a giant cheese fork. I'd say it's pretty good.
I'm gonna. Oh, Lion doesn't see a call. One sec. Can you just add him to the call again? Like, if you add him to the call, like manually, then it'll redial him or recall him.
Let me find him in the list.
It should just be like straight up there.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, if you go the plus sign, add to call, it'll just say not on this call.
Oh
8-bit
yeah,
monkey.
of course. Yeah, I forgot about
Actually.
that.
I need is love. Do, 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 do. That's all we need, guys.
All you need is love.
and money.
Love
It's
and
lots of-
money.
Money can't buy love, but if you've got love, there's nothing else it can't buy. Ha!
Oh.
Logic.
Scap's been awkward. I guess I could just try the call again, I guess.
Yeah, try it again.
Screw it.
Huzzah!
Weather.
Huzzah! So we're back now. Hang up on me catching monkey.
Yep.
Nice one.
Screw you.
They're not invited to this party.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Damn it! Stop! There we go. Oh.
What's wrong?
I kept clicking one of them and it switched between one and the other. And
Okay, so, just a little message from God here through Tinkerbilla. Aren't you gonna search your room?
yeah, that. Okay, so what I did just say after. I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay, how's that?
That's better. Okay, right. So yeah. Oh, no, I can still hear myself.
Fucking hell. Okay, how's that?
Oh, that's better. Okay.
There you go.
Right. So yeah, after all that, after the palaver of having to be sent over to go break the other one as well, I finally go back to this room and enter it.
So you're not even gonna search a room after Tinkerbilla just said that?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm going into the room.
This room. You're in a room right now.
Oh, is this a room? I thought it was just a hallway.
Yeah.
It's a hallway, but it's still a room. Like there's still.
Okay, I at least will make an attempt to search this room. I'm guessing that's an intelligence roll again.
Nope, it's just a free one.
Okay, I shall
sorry, you
search
just
the
want-
room.
You look around a bit, and hidden in a niche, a small little niche where there's like a little bit of a, loose kind of brickwork. You find a rapier.
A rapier,
Um,
also known as a rapier,
yeah.
but sure.
calling it a rapier. It's in a lizard skin scabbard. Well, has a word fish. Now I'm just going to assume that your character can read Elvish. You're a magician, well, wizard. You can read it as saying dragon fang.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hot diggity damn.
So it's a rapier in a lizard skin scabbard called Dragonfang.
Yeah.
Someone has a very high appreciation for lizards.
Well, or not, considering it's made.
Theoretically, yes. That is the other option.
If you want to observe the sword out of the scabbard, you can.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay, you
We'll
see,
look it up.
you pull it out, and you've got before you a thin blade that is made of red and green metal. It
Red
looks
and
quite
green
cool. Mhm.
It looks quite cool. That's the description.
That's my description.
Okay. Well, I'm a wizard. I don't deal on the front lines. I've got a katana and I've got a staff. I'm going to suggest this to Grognar. Want a toothpick?
Oh, I don't deal in one-handed. It's a pansy weapon. Use both hands. Keep it strong.
Yeah, maybe the fairy wants it.
Just drop it into the fairy.
Yeah, you get in trouble, drop that on someone.
So, how big is my satchel then for this? Or
We'll just assume that it can carry an infinite amount of items, like in Final
oh, sweet, it's a
Fantasy.
bag of. Okay, we'll say it's a massive bag of holding then. Okay, well in that
Yeah.
case, I'll just pick it as this, and just sort of drop it in.
I'll assume you probably can't carry stuff like tables in your backpack, but
Yeah.
Damn it! No, that's fine.
other. Yeah.
I can use it to slice me cheese.
It's more of a bread knife.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
Yeah.
since he's
It looks wickedly sharp, and it also looks extremely well balanced. But yeah. So you want to explore that room, right?
yep.
Okay. So let me just draw it quickly. Do. Roundabouts.
But
But-
Grognar, you would have a knife
So-
and a fork if you take it.
And a spoon.
It's true.
Oh, they're
No,
not
frying
wrong.
pan. No, it's not wrong.
Have
I
a
do
full
not dual
cutlery
wield.
set.
It's true. Okay. So you enter this door, right?
Right.
The room is lit by a strange greenish glow, and creepy images of squirming eyeballs can be seen painted on in all 4 directions. They seem to shift and move following the movements of you guys. It's a bit weird.
I search the room.
You don't find anything. It's like literally just paintings and paintings and
Just
paintings.
really
There's
creepy
no,
decor, okay.
There's no furnishings. It's just a mural of these squirming eyes. It's really weird.
I'm going to search for traps.
You can't find any traps.
Huh.
Okay, so when you say mural, are they actually like paintings or something on the wall, or is it literally actually on the
paintings
wall?
On the paintings literally on the wall.
Okay, right.
So almost like the kind of like eyeballs kind of like move. It almost seems like the room is kind of insubstantial.
Okay, right. Can I take the fork
But
side?
that's just
Can I take the fork side and poke one of them?
sure.
I do.
Nothing happens. It
Nothing
just
happens.
bounces off the stone.
Okay, this room has not. I don't know what I found that so funny. It's just really funny. Get out of me. I don't want to get back. Oh, here we go. Let me up! Fly. Fly and float on your butt.